topic is molecular mass and formula mass from chapter 1, which is fundamentals of chemistry. First, take a glance at periodic table. You know that each element is represented with a symbol. The number above a symbol is atomic number and the number below the symbol is atomic mass. For example, in case of bromine, the number above is 5, which is atomic number, and the number below, which is 10.8, is its atomic mass. For atoms, example sodium, here element Na, which is represented, sodium is represented with Na. The number above is 11, atomic number is 11. However, the number below 22.9, you can round off it to 23. So it is its atomic mass. Molecular mass, the sum of atomic masses of all the atoms present in one molecule of a molecular substance, is its molecular mass. Okay. Actually, molecule is formed by a combination of atoms. In case of chlorine, there are 2 atoms of chlorine. 2. Let's do an example. You have to calculate molecular mass of chlorine, which is 71.0 AMU. This is molecular mass, and the second thing is atomic mass unit. From where you get 71? We will solve it. Now you have to tell me what is AMU. You studied about it in relative atomic mass, in which you take carbon as a reference point. In case of water, H2O, its atomic mass, its molecular mass is 18 AMU, and that of carbon monoxide, this is carbon dioxide, misprinting, carbon dioxide, CO2, is 44 AMU. So let's do it one by one. Chlorine, Cl2. This is 35. If you see that, you have to calculate for chlorine, Cl2. And now first of all, locate chlorine. Yes, here it is chlorine. Now what you have to add is atomic mass, not atomic number. And atomic mass is the below one, that is under chlorine. Yes, this one, 35.5. So there are 2 atoms of chlorine. So multiply this with 2. What you get? 71. Also write its unit, which is AMU, atomic mass unit. If you don't write that unit, you will not be rewarded. The next one is water, H2O. Try to solve it yourself. There are 2 atoms, 2 elements, hydrogen and oxygen. The element of hydrogen is written twice as there are 2 atoms of hydrogen, so multiply hydrogen with 2. And as there is only 1 oxygen, so multiply oxygen with 1. Now locate hydrogen. Here its atomic mass, which is this below one, 2 multiplied by 1 plus oxygen, this 15.9. so round off it to 16. So 2 multiplied by 1 plus 16, what you get is 18. And you have to write its units. Yes, AMU. The last one was carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide. Carbon. This element, the element of carbon is only 1, and the element oxygen, there are 2 atoms of oxygen. So So first of all, locate carbon atomic mass, which is 12 plus 2 multiplied by 16 and calculate. You will get 44 AMU. Let's do more practice. Calculate the molecular mass of nitric acid, HNO3. So locate, first of all, locate hydrogen in periodic table, then nitrogen, and at the last locate oxygen. By locating, you will get atomic mass of hydrogen 1, atomic mass of nitrogen 14, and that of oxygen 16.16, because you are round of 15.9 to 16. Okay, you have successfully located both all the atoms. Okay, now what you have to do is calculation. Atomic mass of hydrogen 1, nitrogen 14, 16. For oxygen, you have to multiply it with 3. By calculating, you will get 63 AMU. Now, you have successfully done with molecular mass, in which you have to calculate molecular mass of molecule by adding its atomic masses. Now, let's do formula mass. Actually, formula mass is for formula unit, and formula unit is of ionic compounds. Ionic compound that form three-dimensional solid crystals are represented by their formula units. Formula mass in such cases is the atomic mass of all the atoms present in one formula unit of that substance. So here again, what you have to do is summing up of atomic masses. But because you are doing it for ionic compound, then you can't say that you are calculating molecular mass, but you say that you are calculating formula mass, because formula mass is for formula unit, although the process is same for both. So calculate the formula mass of potassium sulfate. This is ionic compound similar to calcium chloride, calcium chloride or sodium chloride, and calcium carbonate. Sodium chloride. So this is formula unit, and you are going to find its formula mass, but the process is same. First of all, locate sodium. Yes, here 22.9, round off it to 23, plus the second one is chlorine, 35.45. you can say that 35.5. calculate it. What you get? 58.5 AMU. The second one was calcium carbonate. First of all, write its formula, which is this. Now what you have to do is calculate its formula mass. First of all, calcium 40 plus carbon 12 plus oxygen, as it is 3 times 3 multiplied by 16. What you will get? Yes, total 100, and you have to write its units AMU. Let's talk about potassium sulfate. Students, try to do it yourself. Potassium K2SO4. Potassium 39, as it is 2 times multiplied by 2. Sulfur 32, plus from where here the sulfur is 32, and oxygen, as it is 4 times 4 multiplied by 16. Yes, do its calculation. What you will get? 174 AMU. So that's all for today. It's very simple, but students commonly make mistakes but I suggest that do more practice to avoid such blunder mistakes. Questions you have to solve yourself and send it to me. What is the relationship between empirical formula and formula unit? Second one is, how can you differentiate between molecular formula and empirical formula? Identify the following as molecular or ionic compound. What is empirical formula of acetic acid and calculate its molecular mass. The last one is calculate the formula masses of sodium sulfate, zinc sulfate, copper carbonate. These all are ionic compounds. That's why here you have here they written formula mass. So that's all for today. Do more to get more.